Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Bloons TD Event 6, where with the latest update there's a new map and a new boss, but first of all I just want to be checking out Ancient Portal. Now I might be in for a bit of a rough time here considering I have just put it straight onto hard, and considering I have no idea what to expect, there is no way I can prepare for it. So it's looking like it goes round and then out through that portal, but this portal switches sides. I guess maybe every round, but maybe every 5th round. I guess that's what we'll have to wait and see. It's looking like this is going to be a pretty good water placement. Anything up here? What is this little moon and that little moon down there? Can I place on there? Ooh. So camo and wow, okay, that changes things. What do you do though? Realign. Oh, why would I want to realign portal? Maybe if it switches and I wanted to go back another way. Well then, this is certainly going to be quite involved, but for now I'm thinking of bucking it right on that little peninsula there. Makes sense, and there's even one under the water. Do I just realign myself quickly to put it under there even? What is it? Is it... Okay, I can't get it unless I remove the water, or I don't even know. Either way, that will be fine. Well then, it hasn't switched around immediately, and that's now round 5. I guess I probably shouldn't have it on auto start in case it just decides just to go switching all the way to the other side all of a sudden, but I don't know when and where it's all of a sudden going to be using this side. Maybe every 10 rounds, as that is now round 6 and there is still nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm honestly quite happy with my placement as I can shoot across multiple paths there, but when is it going to change? Or does it not change unless I just realign it? I guess it is actually free, so why would I want to realign it? Hang on a minute though, why does the glue gunner not get anything? Is it because it's free? No, it's because it's gone away. What? I didn't even place solder on that one, but why do I no longer have it? That's so weird. If I got rid of the solder, would I get it? I'm so confused now. Do I want to realign the portal because the stars and the moon aren't aligning and so I don't get the buffs? But it doesn't make any sense. I need more explanations, and maybe game hints would tell me, but I almost feel like they wouldn't. Also, I have no idea what's going on with the entire realign portals thing, considering it is now round 14 and I have yet to even get a whiff of it changing over to the other side, and so maybe I need to be changing it over just to be getting the buffs from the moon little circles. But honestly, instead of having to just play 2 paths, I'll just not swap it over if that's the choice that I get. I mean, I'm also keeping an eye on the green path to see if it eventually just spreads all the way down, and then what happens, I have no idea. I also feel like there's more things happening. Is that an eclipse that was always there? I mean, it kind of lines up with what these are, but has that been changing? I feel like I would have noticed that. And even just these green bits here, have they been always kind of cracking? I don't know. I mean, I would love to get a banana farm, and I guess I can, but I only want to get one for now, and I feel like I just need to be placing someone over the other side. Maybe, you know, who would actually be pretty darn good? A druid over this side, because they can see everything I want them to. But if it does eventually just sneakily change on me, I will be ready. So, do I just want to be realigning the portal just to be seeing what's happening? Is that now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I just don't know. I feel like I'm just making things up in my mind, but surely something has to change. Honestly, there was quite a lot of area to be placing different things like banana farms up in here. I mean, look, I've got this entire area over here, and as much as I did put one over here, it would have been way better for me to just chuck it, whoa, all the way up in the corner there. I mean, I kind of don't want to put it all the way up in the corner, but the fact that the trees aren't in the way, why and what is going to happen? I have no idea. I kind of just want to realign the portals, because if I do it, at least I feel like I have some control, where if the game does it all of a sudden, I don't know what to expect. So there is certainly a lot of secrets with this map, but I think I'm just going to move away from being kind of in the line of where the balloons might, hang on, where you want to go. You definitely had something just happen there. So what is going on? Oh no, I don't know what to expect. The portals are getting brighter, maybe? Do I just have to force it just so I don't die? What is going to be happening long term? For round 30, I'll just realign them. Okay, what happened there? At least I have the druid involved, but you were still involved as well. None of that's really gone away though. So do I get these back? No. Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm going a little bit banana farm crazy right now, just trying to get as many as possible and then probably just move this guy over as well. But it's because I'm not having any problems. By the time the balloons go past sorta twice and then the druid's involved as well, there's nothing to worry about. This guy hasn't even got a pop in ages. And so what else can possibly just be, oh, I just heard someone, you just lit up. I just got to be listening to what is going on, but why is it happening? Do I just need to realign the portals again? Is that what needs to be happening? Because at least it is free, I guess. That's something that I was wondering about. Was it going to be free constantly? So if I realign them again, does anything happen? Or is it literally I can just send I guess I haven't even checked if it can move halfway through, but maybe I can just send different balloons down different paths for different things. I'm also very quickly just trying to save up for a monkey pirates, and I might have left it a little bit too late, but if I can just squeak it in there before the end of the round, come on now, if I can just, there we go, got it just in the nick of time as well, so I won't be able to use it immediately, but that is all right. I will just go nice and slow, get all of this, wait for the whole thing to hopefully not pop, unless I want to make it pop. Uh-oh, come on, don't make it pop, don't make it pop, don't make it pop, don't make it, oh, it did pop, there we go. Okay, we'll use the ability, and I didn't even get to use the other ability, but at least now I have it, so that's fine. Uh-oh, what has happened here? They are all activated, but now all these, oh, I clicked them because I didn't expect anything to happen, but I clicked them and then they just went poof, and nothing happened. Why did I use that? Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it would be a bad thing, maybe not even a good thing. I think it might actually be they helped me out, but I just completely wasted it. I mean, these 5 still are kind of activated. They just need to be re-glorified. But still, what is going to be happening long term? Do I just get that back, or how long does it take? Because that was 48 rounds. Oh, well, I just heard it, and oh, actually, maybe I've got 2 back. I put a couple of ice monkeys under there, but I can't see that one, but I think I've got 2, and so I'll just have to try and save up again to see what these 3 guys can do once their eyes are all glowing and activated. I have no idea what activates them. I don't know if it's pop count, money, switching the portals around. No idea. I don't even have anything to do with these crescent moons that were originally activated before I even pressed start, but now I've never been able to get them back. I might even just re-buy this to get rid of Crow's Nest so I can get faster shooting on the top after I just go up and get a radar scanner for you. There we go. And then just the typical. At least having 6 banana farms makes this so easy, and honestly, I'm surprised that it was so easy on hard, and I was a little bit worried going, okay, I don't know what I'm walking into, and maybe I still will just live to regret the tale, but still on hard, just to be easily able to afford banana farm after banana farm after banana farm relatively early made a huge difference. So here we go. I'll play it on slow. Oh, hello there. I could take you out straight away, but if I can have you, you're not going to survive that long, but that's all right. If I can have any of these and just use it, it did get rid of them all, and so hopefully that keeps them calm for a while and it doesn't end up building up too much because I just sacrificed a whole boatload of balloons to whatever purpose they deemed it worthy for. Whoa, they are already back and it's round 65? What am I doing differently in a good way, I guess, just to get them back so early? That only took 7 rounds now, and so is it a money thing? Is it? I have no idea, and it still just feels like not the greatest thing. I don't know about the big green alien eyes just staring down at me, but if it's just going to sit there, I will happily leave it until I kind of feel like I need it or at least want to use it. Hello there, I can get rid of you, nice and up, that's been moved, but I can get rid of many people even without using their ability. I mean, they're still hanging out and there doesn't seem to be any problems with just leaving them there. I am still worried because I feel like no map ever, especially this high up, is trying to actually help you out in this department. There has to be some negative twist, but surely 77 rounds in, I would have found it by now. And so maybe I did a good thing by not using the Crescent Moon pedestals, because there hasn't been a single time where I've even been worried about balloons slipping through, and that just feels completely wrong. Hello, round 80. I guess I can just use and get rid of you. Thank you very much. Like I said, very easy. Monkey Star just coming along, but let's just see, does it get any more crazy, any more difficult, any harder? Because right now, even just not by having that many different towers on the board, even though they are powerful, I've still got plenty more money to be spending. Just like that, I was able to get a flying fortress without a hiccup. Just waited, and then all of a sudden I had $82,000, and I'm already back up to, wow, almost 20 grand. And so I'm just going to be putting into the other level 5s down here, but still, this is just proving to be very easy for an advanced map, and I wonder why that is. What did I clearly, hopefully, do right? Now that I've got a couple more big balloons on the screen and even just the DDTs that come flying out, I can certainly say that it's not the longest track that I've ever seen, considering it only goes around one time, and then either way really, but especially over this way, maybe that'd be the same, but it only has to dogleg out right past the puddle, and so I guess it's not the longest track, but it certainly still just doesn't feel like a big deal. I mean, I've got plenty of firepower, super brittle on there. They are going a little bit further, and they eventually will just scream straight through, because like I said, it is such a short map, but until then, there hasn't been any dramas. Actually, let me just use these guys and see what happens. they seemingly did a decent amount of damage. Like, I didn't expect them to be world-ending, but for what I expected them to be, they kind of lived up to it. I saw that the entire thing broke down pretty much when I clicked it, so I can only assume they did some good work there. It is getting a little bit too busy for my liking, and I have 142,000, so I don't really know what to spend with it, considering there's not that much more room for anyone to be anywhere that makes sense, unless I just switch it to the other path, but then that defeats the entire purpose. And so, I don't know, it's getting towards the end, starting to drop a couple frames, it's getting very busy, but still also just cruising along fine. You know, we had plenty of balloons just come out, so I'm reckoning 160 some DDT will probably just squeak on through. To be honest, I am getting towards having Paragon money. I mean, it depends on the Paragon, but still, having 250,000 with not much to spend it on, do I just get a couple more Monkey Buccaneers and just see if I can even get up there? I might as well, so I'll put you there, and you, come on, let me in, there we go. Sadly it's not in range of that, but that is fine, and I will go top path, and I will do bottom path. There we go, Navark of the Seas. I certainly cannot afford that, but long term, if I can eventually afford it, because I just survived that long, then it will make a huge difference. I think I can see that they are ready. Yeah, they must be ready under there. So I'll use it again to see if they can. Okay, they didn't seem to do that much that time. It is now around 152 with the fortified bads and just normal bads with plenty of health, just screaming out constantly. I mean, I could use them right now if they wanted to show their face, but that is about to go through there. So if I just use a few of my abilities just to try and survive, let's see, how far do they get? Not too far, but maybe too far for my liking. Oh, hello there, you are going to be going a long way, and I bet those DDTs are just going to be flying on out unless I can use the abilities. I did not use them in time. Oh my goodness, it stalled them all, and it's even ripping them back. The snipers, the fortified... Oh! I was going to say, everyone is actually working together to pull them back, but then when it broke down, there was too many balloons for them to stall, so I guess if I had some kind of wizardry, so to say, just to be blowing them back at the start. But no, that was pretty crazy. Like I said, I was saving up for a bit of a Paragon here. I bought what I could, but with only 250 grand, that's still a long way off the Navark of the Seas or anyone else really, unless I was just going Apex, Plasma Monkey. Either way, that map, interesting, so many questions about it, wondering what's best, what's not best, what does what, and I feel like for a first attempt on an advanced track on hard, getting to round 152, that's not too bad. So let me know if you had any better strategies, any worse strategies, and even how to get those first moon pedestal buffs, because I'd like to know, should I use them or not? Was it better to not get tempted by the moon, by the dark side of the moon?